The city of Enugu derived its name from Enugu village in Wuo clan, Enugu meaning hilltop. The discovery of coal deposits in 1909 at the hillside valleys prompted the mining of coal, which led to the establishment of viable coal industry and the subsequent settlement of people from far and near, in search of a befitting livelihood. The settlement was called Enugu Wuo, until 1917. When it acquired township status, and the name changed to Enugu for the convenience of pronunciation. From the above, one can notice the importance of the hill in the life of the city. The hill is a very prominent feature, and landmark of the city of Enugu, otherwise known as Coal City. The most prominent physical feature of Enugu city is the surrounding hills. Any visitor to the city will be awed by the beauty of the lush green hills that almost surrounded the city, giving a beautiful and relaxing landscape view from practically every location in the city. Apart from the aforementioned exotic features, the hill, due to its rich foliage, also serves a very important ecological role as a carbon dioxide recycling center for the city, as most of the CO2 emitted within the city get recycled by its great variety of flora. The colonial administrators of the city prior to independence in 1960 made sure the hills were left unhampered. They avoided building any structures on the sides of the hill. The hills stayed that way for many years, but until recently. I have recently observed the dangerous act of incessant and uncontrolled excavation and building of houses on the hills. I use the word dangerous for the following reasons. The entire surrounding hills consist of rich and loose loamy soil. This makes it unstable to build upon in such a sloppy side without strict fortification and erosion check. Doing so will expose the soil to erosion and possible landslide. Heavy continuous rainfall can get the soil waterlogged, and that may trigger off a mudslide or landslide as the case may be. Enugu city is continuously expanding. It is growing both in size and population. This is having a great and concerning impact on the city's CO2 emissions. Incessant tapering with the foliage on the hills through uncontrolled excavation will hamper the recycling of the CO2 role of the lush green hills. Presently, due to the excavations so far on some parts of the hill, the beautiful and aesthetic view of the landscape has been grossly defiled. It is a total eyesore. The excavated patches are nothing short of big gaping wounds on the hills. Indeed, one can almost hear the cry of the hills when you look at it. For the already built houses on the hills, they look more like one washing his dirty linen in the public, a bunch of unplanned, distortedly scattered houses of different shapes and sizes. I have seen hillside settlements in different parts of the world. They are well planned and with emphasis on the environment. The walls of the excavated hillsides are heavily protected and fortified with huge concrete walls, and the hillside is neatly terraced with stone cobbled roads, and trees and flowering plants planted all over the place.
In consideration of the above, we hereby propose that the entire leadership and people of Enugu Nguo and other concerned Nguo villages should take this issue seriously and begin to stop those responsible for this unlawful act of excavating and selling hillside lands to people. The Igwe in Council, President General and his Cabinet, Elders Council, age grades, and other leadership bodies should have an emergency meeting on this issue and come out with modalities to check this devastating act. As a matter of urgency, the Nguo Renaissance Group proposes that a working committee made up of experts should be formed. The mandate for the committee should be to formulate a legal paper that will spell out the laws that will guide our environment, and what will constitute a breach of the law, and its consequences. The onus of tackling this problem falls on us. If we do not act now, the state government, who are already on this case, will take the upper hand. This, as we all know, will complicate our already complicated situation in the order of things within the state. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Dalunu.
This message came to you from the Enugu Nguo Renaissance Group.